Welcome back to the channel. It's a windy weekend here. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? Post up down below. Want to do a little hangout vid with you if you want to stick around for that. Got 3 packages I'm going to unbox. It's comic book stuff. I'll do that at the end or the last part of the videos in case you don't want to see that. But kind of been reminded that YouTube frowns upon certain type of content over here on YouTube, so I'm going to try to refocus that stuff over on Rumble. I got some things in the pipe that need to go over there. I haven't been showing that Rumble any love of late, but I need to. I'll do a little separate vid on that later, maybe. If you don't know what Rumble is, I'll put my little link, and if you want to give me a follow there, it'd be great. Pretty much it's just a dumping ground. I think I need to delete all my old stuff and focus like the certain type of videos over there. Delorean, I still have, this is the Eagle Moss one I built. I know John Solar really likes this one, especially the money, the time and effort I put into it, all the years, blood, sweat, cursing. Joey never finished his, Joey Cuz never finished his, that's for sure, because you never saw his YouTube visits like stopped. He is still alive. I saw him on a stream last night, the Locked and Loaded show over on Rumble from eBomi, but he just like quit YouTube. Joey Cuz, where you at? Why you quit? I mentioned that because I do have a Tomy. I ordered the Tomy version, and it has like smoke and lights and all this stuff. Never unboxed it, sitting in the box still, because I was moving and the whole transition. This has been sitting in a box. Do you want to see that thing unboxed? Kind of overkill having 2 DeLoreans. The Tomy one's a little bit smaller scale, but I think I got a cool place I could put it in the new abode here. This rack, I got this rack recently. Kind of digging it. I'll give you the dimensions on it shortly, but I got it because if I can show, let me lower this. Let me just take this camera off here. We're going hand cam, but you can see it fits 4 short boxes perfectly on a rack. The heavier duty boxes, you can only get 3 on there. And there you can see it's almost perfect. There's very little overhang with it. So I'm pretty happy about that as far as a good place to store put my comic short boxes on. And the size on this is, let me pull this back up. This one's the designer image. I got it at Menards, but it is the 36 wide, 72 high, 16-inch deep. So you want to get one, and they make like a 4-shelf version. They make a little bit wider one that's like 42 inches wide, and that one would, I did the measurements. If you bought the 42-inch wide one, it would fit 4 of those heavier duty short boxes in there. And these are from BCW, or made by BCW. If you're looking for a rack, these are pretty cool, real easy to put together. I think you can actually get Walmart versions if you don't have a Menards, but that's the size that I got right there. Just thought I would point that out in case you're looking, and it actually works fairly good for big items like this thing is hard to find a place to put it. And I have the little forward stand that goes onto the saucer of my Tomy Enterprise, the 1/350 scale. So 1/350 scale will fit up there nice too as far as an Enterprise model. But without further ado, let's come to the table and do some unboxing and see what I got. What do you think I got? Alright, don't really have a permanent table set up in here yet for the hobby room. Not quite as good a setup currently as I used to have in the old place, but you know, I gotta stay on the move, keep that Florida guy from finding me. I already cracked this open, but I haven't undone the bundle. This one is from my comic shop. This package is from Comic Tom. We'll do that one last. And this was an eBay grab. So, don't worry, that's not my That's my P.O. box on there, so old boy can't track me down. He already knows what city I'm in. Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a while since I ordered any like comics for myself, but every once in a while I'll pop in there and see what they got. My comic shop is, if you're gonna order online, I like them. I've had really good luck with them shipping stuff. They grade them pretty. They give you a pretty accurate assessment of the condition, at least from what I have gotten. So this is going to be I'm still trying to complete, or I'm still slowly, and it's a slow situation, work on, you can see some of my prices there, but you don't care about that. Pretty much, these are going to be classic Star Wars comics. The volume 1, the very first run from Marvel. Still trying to complete this entire run. So I should have 30 through 36. So I'll kind of show you the covers here. I like that, because I'll rebag these into the heck have I been using? My lights. But I won't put you through that. I'll do that off camera. You've seen me do that before, I think. I don't know. So that was 30. This is 31. I just like this old school artwork. Where's 32? The other reason I always rebag these from them. The only thing I don't like from my comic shop is they put their sticker on there. That's how they do their inventory. So you don't. I've had good success not getting like the wrong comic or something, because they're giving you a grading on it, or a estimated grade, I guess, because it's not CGC or nothing. But so the boards are pretty good to reuse. 33, and I'm no comic book grading expert, so if I can get pretty much I think these are all graded at, all these were fine, FN, whatever, I don't know what I'm saying, it's getting late. So what was that? That was 33, this is 34. Do they not have 35? Well, that one's cool. He's in the spacesuit. And then 36. Oh, Luke. So what did I wind up getting here? I thought I got 30 through 36, but I got 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I'm missing 35. They probably didn't have it in stock. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I didn't even order it. Okay, well. Now I gotta find 35 later. Oh, what was I thinking? So I like using this app. It's the CLZ app. Anyway, so I'm about halfway there. Okay. Let's take a look at this eBay grab. This was a total kind of, I was on there looking for something, and I always, every once in a while, dip in there to look for, this is a interesting box they shipped it in. Not a normal comic box that I'm used to. Open it carefully. Looks like something you get a freaking record in. But as long as it gets to me good and safe, good and safe. See, I just slide this mess out. Come on. Come on. What's in the box? Okay. Well, I do appreciate that they took some extra care. You never know with the eBay shippers how they're gonna wrap or ship. But now I gotta be careful cutting this so I don't cut the comic. So this one is even older than these Star Wars comics. Come on. Oh, I swear if I cut this comic, I'm not going to be happy. Precariously packaged. I'm glad they took a little extra care, but that made it hard to just put a... Yeah. What? Is that who it was? I can't remember. Wapello Pickers. Alright, there it is. Gold Key, Star Trek. This would be number 7. I think there's 2 covers that are very similar in this run, but this is number 7. So I have 1 through 6, now I got 7. And this one was kind of hard to get in decent shape. But let's take a look at it actually. Let's take a look at this one. Look at a yellow board. And someone wrote number 7 on it. Because one thing about these Star Trek ones, these are Gold Key, they just have like a code there, and you gotta freaking either know what the cover looks like or open it up and it'll say, obviously right here, that's number 7. So this one's not bad shape at all. This is in pretty good shape for me compared to some of the ones I have. It's okay. This is gonna go nice into my collection. I'll rebag that as well. Yeah, so let's see. Nope. Here we go. So this app, I mean, it shows you the covers too, but light rain soon, thanks. But then I've got my inventory in here. You can see there's what I'm missing. 7 through 12, 15, 16, 28, 34, 36, 38, 41 through 45, 47 through 50, 57 through 61. So I'm more than halfway on this one. This one's a little more, some of these are a little more high dollar. I think I've gotten, like, I got the number 1, that was a big one, if you saw that video. I got lucky and I won a, when did I get that? I got a 1 through 6 lot off of eBay for a pretty dang good deal. Cleaned up the number 1 a little bit. I'm not sending it off for grading or nothing, but if I could finish my Star Trek, my original Star Trek run here from Gold Key, aka Western Publishing, that would be great. These are old. These are old. This one is March 1970. I've got digital scans of all these. That's how I actually have started kind of reading through them again, through the digital copy. Okay, you still with me? What did Comic Tom send me? So I was on Whatnot, and when I get on Whatnot, I get my bank account in trouble sometimes. Although I have done a lot better, almost didn't buy very few things last year for most of the year, but that's kind of an escape outlet for me a little bit, hanging out on some of those. I got my favorite hangouts over there, but Comic Tom always gets me in trouble because his stuff is like new stuff most of the time, and I don't know crap about new stuff. And so I always he hypes it up, you know. I love him, but I think I have a tendency to overpay for these sometimes. But let's see what I got. It was a late night. That's the other thing. I get on Whatnot late night. Ooh, got a little baggie. And that's, that can mean trouble. Okay. Got this X-Men #1. That's a cool cover, obviously. It's got a certificate back here, limited to 2,500 copies. Like I said, all these new variants and artworks, I can't keep up with this stuff. So when I see stuff that I kind of like, then I'll wind up overpaying for it, I guess. This is the Wolverine Revenge, the explicit version, so it's pretty graphic. It's got that red band over it, so we're not going to undo this and look at it or anything. Not on YouTube, for sure. Grab this Venom 32. This is the Virgin variant, limited to 700 copies, art by Gabriel Delado. This is 446 of 700. Oh, I'm not even showing the certificate. Homelander. The Boys. I love watching The Boys. It's graphic, so got to be wary of that. This is 1 of 1,000 copies made. Covered by Johnny Desjardins. I don't know very many of the artists by name, but and this is a facsimile, or I guess reproduction or whatever you call it. The #1, the Fantastic Four. It's the only way I'll ever be able to get a copy of this. Well, now it's in my collection. That's kind of fun to have. Then I went ahead and grabbed his Crashdown Volume 1. There's a certificate of authenticity. Comic Tom makes that Crashdown comic book series, and this is signed by Tom Garcia and Ryan Sargent and Ben Templesmith. Hey, like I said, I'm actually more excited about these, and really the best grab, in my opinion, out of all three of these was this one. And I try to get these, try to limit myself on these and try to stay under a certain amount. That's why I don't get the very top, tippity top conditions. I just want to finish those sets. So there it is. What do you think? Post up the comments down below. Thanks for just hanging out with me. It's kind of a hangout vid. Let me know if you actually want to see the Tomy unboxing of that Back to the Future DeLorean. Otherwise I may unbox it off camera. Can't wait for my Tomy Enterprise motion picture version, the refit, to be built and come in. That's going to be epic. It's going to be lit. Woo! It's going to be nice. But that'll be towards the end of the year.